It was minted in 1999, a year like many others. Yet this particular coin has become legendary among collectors. The design is familiar, an image that has echoed through time, engravings that speak of national identity, symbols of strength and heritage. But what sets this coin apart is in the details. The weight slightly varied in some issues, the finish subtly different, the strike sharper in some specimens, softer in others. These nuances matter to those who search for perfection, for that one specimen that stands out among all others that as decades passed. Most of these coins circulated. They bore the marks of everyday life, small scratches, worn edges, fading luster. They were jingled in pockets, dropped on floors, traded, spent. Time was unkind. What was once bright and crisp became dull, details softened, edges rounded. Most 1999 rands you might find today are reminders of its journey, a coin that lived, rather than a coin preserved. Yet very occasionally one appears that seems untouched by time. No blemishes, no dullness, no sign of wear. The ridges along the edge are as crisp as the day it emerged from the mint, the fields mirror-like, the relief deep and sharp. The luster still dances, catching light at every angle. That specimen is what dreams are made of. That is what collectors hunt for. That seemingly impossible fusion of age and perfection. Collectors pore over details. Is the date aligned just so? Does the mint mark show a tiny curvature that only appears on certain die pairs? Does the metal reflect heat differently, hinting at a different alloy batch? Can you spot double striking or die cracks or variations in the lettering spacing? These are the obsessions, the very minutiae that turn a common coin into a treasure. Few coins in private hands match that level of perfection. Even fewer have documentation from reputable grading services, certifying what collectors suspect. Those certification slabs become part of the coin's story. Proof that this one avoided circulation damage. Proof that its details are intact. Proof that when light strikes it you see not just a coin, but a work of art.as awareness spread among collectors both local and international. The demand for these exceptional examples grew. Auctions became battlegrounds for one rare specimen after another. Phone lines buzzed, paddles raised, bids soared. What was once considered a curiosity became a trophy, something to display not just in a cabinet, but in prestige and pride. Some speculators scoffed at the idea that such a modest coin could command attention, that a one-rand piece, of all things, might be valued anywhere near what gold coins or historic rarities fetch. But rarity is its own currency. Rarity combined with flawlessness is near priceless. When a coin survives decades without compromise, when it whispers history instead of shouting damage, it becomes more than metal and date. It becomes a portal to the past. Collectors from Asia, Europe, North America began to watch South Africa's rare coin market, noticing that this 1999 rand was slipping from reach. Every auction saw pieces that once might have sold for hundreds climb into thousands, then tens of thousands. Private sales became hush-hush deals, hidden away until someone, somewhere, let it be known. Here it is, and it is unmatched. Stories emerged. A single collector who waited 30 years for the right specimen. Another who bought a coin, wore gloves every time, stored it beneath soft cotton, afraid that even dust might mar its beauty. A third who traveled continents to inspect an example personally, leaning light just so, murmuring in disbelief at how perfect the relief was, how bright the fields seemed, how sharp the strike, impressively deep. Every time one of these near miracles appeared, rumors spread of its condition, its grade, its potential price. Experts weighed in. Grading services examined under magnification, under light, under scrutiny that most objects would never endure. And when consensus declared a coin gem mint, flawless, near uncirculated, collectors leaned in. Then came the ultimate moment. One such 1999 rand, preserved as if frozen in time, inspected and certified beyond any doubt, came to market. It held all the hallmarks: flawless surfaces, perfect strike, brilliant original luster, zero signs of wear. It had a pedigree, carefully documented. It was not just a coin. It was the idealized version of what that 1999 1 rand could ever be.